Good afternoon, my friends, and welcome to today's edition of NWCR's Removing the Liberal Blindfold for this Tuesday, the 9th day of February in the year of our Lord 2021. Breitbart News comes today's story. Ohio Representative Jim Jordan wrote Tuesday, Democrats have an obsession with impeaching Donald Trump because they're scared of him. No truer words have been spoken, folks. In an op-ed at Fox News, the founder of the House Freedom Caucus observed Democrats are hoping a sham impeachment trial for now private citizen Trump will shore up so much disdain for him that he is sure to never run for office again. It has almost been a month since he left office, but the Democrats can't let go of President Donald Trump, Jordan wrote. That's why, as our country faces so many urgent challenges, the Senate will set aside its real work this week and instead focus on yet another political impeachment charade. The violence that occurred at the Capitol on January 6th, as wrong as it was, is not the real concern for the Democrats, Jordan explained, since unlike Republicans who have consistently condemned acts of political violence, Democrats have not, and they now are casting political blame for what happened at the Capitol. Jordan stated plainly, President Trump did not incite the violence of January 6th. News reports suggest the FBI knew in advance that violence would occur. The U.S. Capitol Police also reportedly understood that there was a strong potential for violence that day. Pipe bombs had been placed before President Trump's speech. So how can Democrats accuse President Trump of inciting violence when the violent acts had been planned in advance? Instead, as anyone who actually listened to Trump's speech on January 6th knows, the former president invited those who came to hear him to, quote, peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard, unquote. Jordan pointed out that the Democrats, aided by their allies in the media, have ignored all of these facts, as they have also ignored the Constitution. In the House, there was no due process for Trump. There was no process whatsoever, Jordan emphasized, and now the Senate is poised to conduct an unconstitutional impeachment trial of a man no longer president. The congressman noted the extremes to which Democrats' fear of Trump has led them in their charade. Last week, Democrats threatened President Trump that if he declined to testify during the Democrats' impeachment charade, they would use it as proof of his guilt, he wrote. That may be how trials work in socialist countries, but that's not how it works in America. Democrats are going to these lengths because they are obsessed with canceling President Trump, Jordan explained. They're scared of him. They know he works for the American people and not the Washington swamp. Unlike most politicians, President Trump did what he said he'd do. Hopefully one day he'll get to do it again. And now to remove the liberal blindfold here, folks. It has been proven and stated by the DOJ at one time or another that Trump didn't do anything wrong. People who know and still support the president know that Trump did nothing wrong. He was working to make America great again, and to the Democrats, that is the wrong thing to do. To the Democrats, the Constitution is just a piece of paper that stands in their way to control everything in this nation. The only time they use the Constitution as something that is meaningful and needed is when they are trying to push a case that everyone knows is wrong. This morning, during the start of the impeachment trial, the lead speaker quoted the Constitution many times, but each time he was wrong with everything he said. He even tried to push a quote by Hamilton as something that supports what he was saying, but if you are even a semi-conscious American, you would see that this is totally wrong. The Democrats are wrong, and they all need to be voted out of office. They won't be because of the number of people who live in the liberal cities knowing that if this happens, they will all lose the so-called free stuff that they all get. But folks, nothing from the American government is free. Nothing. It comes from the American taxpayers first. And on top of that, the Democrat from Colorado falsely said that you cannot resign from office to get away from impeachment. Trump did not resign, so his case on that one is pure bunk and pure wrong. thank you again for continuing to listen to us here at NWCR, heard through Conservative Nation Media from behind the silver microphone of freedom, with the voice of reason in this increasingly unreasonable world where America always wins. Please pray for America, because the Democrats have sided with the devil and stupidity, and they are going to be the undoing of this nation until we can call on God to help save us. We need to start electing people who revere God, the Constitution, and our laws, and who have even a slight bit of common sense would be better than we got now, something that is sorely missing in Washington, D.C. these days. We will continue to be here to give you the truth that the lamestream lying media will not. See you again tomorrow on my daily update from New Mexico's Freedom Studio, brought to you by Conservative Nation Media. Have a great day, and God bless you all.